It's Leanne. How you going? I've been making some really pockets for a journal that I'm going to make soon, and I'll just show you what I've been up to. I've been up to this. There's a pocket there, and then I have a band here, right here as well, and I've put a beautiful stamp on that. And I have made a tag for that as well, and it goes in there like that. Now then I've made a tag for the internals, and I've done another beautiful stamping there, and I've got that band again. Now the band has been stitched with zigzag, a very small zigzag stitch, top and bottom, and this one side to side, so we get our bands. And all I've done is I put that in there. I put the smaller tag, which I just made out of cardstock and a pretty colour. It goes actually in that band there, as you can see. Goes into there, and then this tag goes into this band there. And that's what I've done, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Sorry, I'm going to show you this one. That's the second one I'm going to show you. That's a prototype that I made, and that's one that I've made, and this one here is another one that I've made. Now this I've made like this. I've done some stamping, I've done some distressed ink, I've done some collaging, I've also put in those two belly bands, or those bands, and I have zigzag stitch, a bigger one stitch on that. I've made a second card to go into the band. I've put in some eyelets there, some beautiful gold silk ribbon, and I've done some more stamping there. And this goes into here like that, but that's not a belly band, that's a pocket. This one here that I've done is also a pocket, so it's not a band, a belly band, sorry about that. And all I've done is shown you how you make a small little tag like that out of pretty paper that matches the purple in the flower, and all I've done is put it in there like that. So that is what we're making, and I'm going to make a different one. I'm not using stamps on this one, so let's get to it. I'm going to make it out of this. So what we need, I am going to stitch it as well. So what do we need? Let's start with the first card. This one here, the bigger one. I've cut out all my parts, and I'm going to put that journaling card, love the little things, right there at the top. I'm going to leave an even space for all of it like that. Then I'm going to put on the file folder there with this glue to it. I'm also going to give it a band there, and I'm going to machine sew that in. Is that light too bright? I think it is. There we go. I'm going to put this beautiful little sign called Perfect down the bottom with polka dots, and then I'm going to do the insert of the card. So that is what I'm going to do. So let's just start off with these two. I am going to distress the sides. Now this is T, I think, T dot, yep. It's a little bit orangey colour. Okay, I'm not sure whether I have to do the yellow yet. I'm going to have a quick look at that. We need the yellow also with it. No, I don't think so. I think it's fine the way it is. So, move that over. I'm going to get some glue. What can I use? This will do. This will do. I am going to glue that all the way around. We'll bring back our card. And we'll stick our flower in the corner. Now we'll try and even it out. This glue will allow us to do that for a second. Alright, we've glued it down there like that. Let's put our sign on. Perfect. Our polka dot sign that says perfect. Like that. There we go. That's what we've got so far. Okay. Now we have to, what was next? Let me see. Right, we have to put it there. So the next part is to do the back, this one. So that's what we'll do. We'll put that on. Let me just see where I want it. About there. Yep, that's fine. Okay. This is another journaling card that I'm just going to use. That I've just got sitting. We can all use our journaling cards for anything. Just see. It's even. It's not really that even. Out there. There we go. Now I've got that on. We have to put our pocket on, and then we're also going to put this on. So I'm just going to, let me see. Before I do that, I am going to round the corners off. Just give it a little bit more interest. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's do it to these corners, and I have forgotten to do something, and I'll show you what that is in a minute. I should refer myself back to this one. There we go. Okay, what I've forgotten to do is to also edge this. I see a little pencil mark there. I'm just going to rub it out. Okay, let's get back to our inking. A little bit more darker inking around the edges. Just do a little bit more. Like that. That looks pretty even. Right, we've got to put our pocket down the bottom so we can stitch it. Then we've got this here. It's not too bad. And then we can stitch one side and do the other side like that. Right, so we'll put that to the side until we're finished. We want to sew it. Now let's just do the next one, which is this. I've also got a journaling card that I'm going to put there. Let's just put this evenly there. Like that. We've also got our card here, and we will round off the corners as well. Well, that one broke it a little. I'll put that on the bottom. Okay, so we've got to glue this down. Let's try and get this pretty even. Right. Let's then have a look what our... That goes this way. Let's just do that evenly like that. But before we do that, let's edge it first and corner it. Okay. Let's edge it now. That light. Oof. Seems to be very bright. Again, I'm sorry if anyone's affected by that light. Okay. There we go. that. Let me see, we've got our card. It goes there. Now, I was going to put this shine sticker on it, or piece of ephemera. It's quite pretty. I'll try and do it in the middle. Oops, we moved it, didn't we? Right, that's not too bad. Like that. It says shine. There we go. And then we've also got another pretty little perfect sign on that. And I'm going to put that down as well, just to match the front one. Like that. And we will have to ink up the bottom, because the bottom's showing more than the top. Okay, lid, there we go. Okay, so we have to put it there when we sew it. Right. And I'm just trying to think how I can shut that light down a little bit. So there, that's what I can do, and that's it. Right, let me just see if I can find something to hold these two things together. Right. Maybe this might hold it, not sure. So we want to use that there. Now, I was thinking, and I am going to show you when I've finished doing the zigzag on each side of the tags. I have this little tag here, and I found this beautiful pink little, what do you call them, lady beetles? Excuse me. So sorry, been doing that all day. So I'm going to stick this beautiful lady beetle in that hole, as you can see. I have edged it a little bit. I'll edge it some more. Just like that. And that is going to be popped into there like that. And I've got this tiny little flower on this green, and I was thinking about putting it over here. So there we go. So what we've got to do now is zigzag that down there, that down there, that down there, that down there. Then that will fit into that. Now before I do that, I've got one more little thing here. Maybe it goes onto this. Yep, I think so. It's called Sweet, and it's a tiny little yellow cutout. I'll put on the pink so you can see it. Oops. There we go. Can you see that? There we go. Sweet. Okay, and that can go in there. But before I do that, I have to cut some holes. Like that. And like that. Now what I'll do is I might just circle that a little bit. Sorry about that, my light went out that time. Alright, I'll just pause and fix it, so I'll be shortly back. Okay, I'm back. The light blue, I managed to get it back on. I'll just lighten it up a tiny bit. Right, go around those circles a little bit. Some of the ink. There we go. It's still got some light back on the subject. And with them, we're gonna punch some beautiful hole punch eyelets. They're gold, those ones. Oh, sorry about the sniffles. Now we're going to put it in our hole like that. I have a block of wood here. And I'm going to turn that there. And I'm going to crimple that as fast as I can, and I've done it. I'm just going to bang it down a bit, like that. There's one done, as you can see. And I'll just do the second one. Right, that one sort of worked. I might just crinkle it again. There we go. I felt that was better. Get my hammer. There we go. There's two. And we've done our two. Now this will fit inside of this one, and we'll put some string on our eyelets like that. So that's one set. Right. Now we've finished that except for the machine sewing, and I will show you what they look like. Now what are we up to? We're up to this one. Nope. Yes, we are. So there's the prototype for that one. There. And we're going to do this one. This one has the tag there, the tag inside. So I'll put them aside and we'll concentrate on this. So you need two pieces and the band, like that. So that's what we're going to do. So I've got my cardboard here, and I've cut out a few things, and I think I'll use some notes, some music paper to glue it down. We'll do it that way. So we'll get our glue. We've got our cardstock. Now this can be any size you choose. It does not have to be my size. I've done a few different sizes. Out there. Did want to make that. Yep, and it does. roll it and get that glue off. Now get your scissors, cut it out so it can dry. Okay, there we go, there's one. Now there's our second one there, so we need one. We'll just let that dry, and we need two. So here we go. I'm going to glue this one down as well. Right, roll it, then we'll cut it. Cut it as close as you can get. I'm terrible at cutting, but the more you do it, the more better at it you'll become. Unless your brain can't wrap around the idea of cutting straight, like mine. Oh my gosh. Terrible straight lines. I never used to be. I think it's old age. Anyway, there's the other one. Right, we're going to let them dry because I do have to cut the edge. And they're going to work like this. Two of them like that. And that's going to have a beautiful cutting edge, a decorative edge. And it's going to be like that. But I do have to let them dry, so I'll put them over here. Okay, so we've done that and that. Now we need the belly band or the band. Now I have cut out some. Let me just see. That must be it there. Now this is cute. This is a game for gentlemen, cricket. My favourite sport, cricket. And I'll show you how that's going to work. It's going to work like that. Oops. Caught it just in time. So it didn't fall too far. And that is going to go there for the band. And we're going to zigzag it here and here. And that will be a nice little room for a tag. Like that. Right, so we'll let them dry as I said. Right, so what are we after? Well, we're after this. We're after this tag here. So this tag here is this one. Now let's edge it. Now this we can put on a stamp. What I'll do first though is I will go around the edges like this. Now I am going to just ink it a bit so we can look at it in a better way, like that, so it looks prettier. And I do believe I cut the card upside down, but that doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me. Right, now we've got, where's our band now, our belly band? I think it might be this one. Let me see. Yep, that's that one. Now I need more ink on that. Didn't work very well. That's better. Right, that's good. And that band, or that, yes, goes there. So we zigzag it down here and zigzag it down there. The other thing is I am going to stamp it, a beautiful sunflower stamp. Alright, it's not too bad. So let's try and get it in the middle, up the top, like that. I'm just going to wipe that off. And I'll show you this stamp, sunflower in tea dyed, like that. There we go. Okay, so we put our band on there, like this one. This one's a little higher. And then we also have this pretty little card that goes in a tag. Let me see where that tag was. This one, I think, yep. Let's just round the corners off. Like that. We'll also ink it up, ink everything. It's nicer when it's inked up. Like that. And that's that. And that will go inside of there like that. We can do a hell of a lot more to this if we wanted to. I'm not going to worry at this stage. I'm just showing you the process. So we'll put that in there once we machine sewed that. So that's that. So we finished that. So the only other thing that's outstanding is the big tag at the front of the card, and I've already got a hole in it, and I'm going to also round off those corners. We're also going to ink it up again. also going to pick out a pretty, I can't remember what they're called. Oh, you have to help me. But anyway, I'm going to pick out a pretty one. I can do the nice silver one, that would look nice. But I've also got some others here. Let me just see. That's a monkey. Okay, it's a ghost. Not into ghosts. Now, I'm not sure what that is. Must be a light or something. Let me see what that looks like. No, it's some sort of stirrup, and I really like it, so I'm going to use it. And I have to get another one too. So I'll just get my board, get my hammer, open that up, give it a bang like that, and that's what it looks like. Not sure what that is. Stethoscope. Yep, now I've worked it out. It's a stethoscope, which is odd, but anyway, there it is. It's something of interest. Let me get another one. Another monkey. Another ghost. It's a cake. Top. A mushroom. Okay, we'll go with the mushroom. So we'll get our tag. Put our mushroom in. Get our board back. There we go. Tighten that up, which it does. And that goes back into there, like that. And then we've got this one that'll go into our other. Right. Let's get back to these things. Just have to have a drink. Very thirsty. Okay. Let's round off these corners. Like that. Do the same to the other one. Last one. There we go. Right, I'm going to get some crazy scissors out. And I'm going to cut the side. Excuse me. Right. Let's edge it up. Just like this. Like that. put our edge on, and it goes something like that. We'll edge that up a little bit more. Yep. Right, what we need is double-sided tape, skinny stuff, and we're going to go there. There and there. I'm going to take the backing off, which is easier said than done, but sometimes it comes off like that, very simple and easily. Right, let's line these two up. Like that. Roll it down so it gets good adhesion. And we've finished our little front pocket. Now we have to, we won't be gluing this on, we will be actually putting it on like that. But I am going to cut some more off it. So let's take it to there. Take that off. Now let's see if this fits a bit better, and it does. I just wanted more of that thrill there showing. So all we're going to do is zigzag there and there. Before we do that, we're going to ink this one up as well. Ink everything. Like that. Alright, so that is going to be put there. Machine sewed there, machine sewed there. Have the thrill showing. Now we've got this big tag here that we're going to put into here. But before we do that, we're going to have this one machine sewed, put into there like that. And then it has its little tag, mushroom tag, and that one will go into there like that. And then that will finish that off. So when I machine sew all these with a zigzag, I'll come back and show you. Right, I'm back everyone. I've machine sewed everything, and I'll just show you. I have zigzagged along there. I have zigzagged along here. I have zigzagged along here, here and here. It's a pocket, this one. And I've finished them. I've put them all together like that. And all it does is fits inside of that one like that. It has some gold ribbon on it to tie the both of them together. Has a beautiful nameplate, a lovely little paper clip, a beautiful little lady beetle, and it's all finished. And there it is, that one. So that one is very similar to this one. No, it's very similar to the other one, but I'll just put that back together. It's similar to this one. So I have made two different sorts, very similar to each other. And then we had this one here that I showed you. There it is there. It has the two pieces there with the pocket, and then you have the band in the middle there. Beautiful cricket, which I absolutely adore cricket. We have its tag, which is there, and it's got its band there, and it's zigzagged here and here as well. And inside that goes this little tag that I just made of the same paper, just so that I can show you what it looks like when it's all together. And that fits into there like that. And this one here is just a tag made of the same paper again, and that fits into the band in the front there like that. So there we go. We've made two new ones, and we've got two old ones that we made. So very simple to make. If you want to follow along, just follow along. And until I see you next time, please take care, everyone, and give them a go.